Hey, so this is a daily race in Gran Turismo Sport. We are currently going to be racing the WRX Type R Impreza Coupe. Now, this is a great car to drive, but this is kind of an interesting race. So, in this race, we got some interesting penalties, or at least some interesting situations, I should say, that I have mixed feelings about. So, let's just check this out. This guy dive bombs me, and then I get a penalty for it. What? It's not my fault that he cut me off. But anyways, this is something that is wrong a lot in Gran Turismo, and everyone does complain about it, so I'm not going to complain about it all too much. I'm going to see if I can try and catch up and win this race, even with this massive 4-second penalty right at the beginning. So I probably sent him back even farther than 4 seconds anyway, so I'm not too upset, but it was, in my opinion, his fault. But let's see if we can get back. As of right now, this car, we are driving at the 50-50 front and rear power. I know this car does, on stock, come with a little bit more power in the rear end. I find that that does basically fly my butt out of this car quite a bit when I'm going around the corner, so I like to have it even. That way I can basically throttle the gas around the corner and get around quite easily. Now, with this track, you can actually get a floor coming out of that corner, and you can ride up on that elbow or that shoulder, whatever, and you can get around it quite nicely. Now, even after that massive 4-second penalty, I really only dropped 3 positions, so I'm not too upset about that. Now, cars and drivers like this one in front of me tick me off because they don't drive very fast, but at least he went out, but so did I. And I was trying to get underneath of him, but that just did not work. Now, coming around this next corner, I love to floor it out, and that guy is just in my way, and I get thrown off the track because I tried to go around him on that right side. I am being a bit aggressive in this race. But you have to be aggressive occasionally so that you can actually win the race, especially when you already have a 4-second major penalty against you. Any other penalties is just not going to do a heck of a lot of damage to your score or your reputation. So at this point, I am just trying to be as aggressive as possible, trying to get around the guy who is in that 6th position. Now, there's only 10 people, 1 person left this race, so I'm near the back, but I got nobody behind me for a distance. I need to try and get around these guys, and that 6th place person has really screwed me up. I don't know if he's just an old person driving, or if it's just somebody who's trying to drive perfectly around this track, but not driving perfectly, but he is driving super slow, and we all have the same cars, so he should be driving a lot faster than he really is. He's really being conservative on this track. Maybe we should have some road rage allowed in this game and have our race car drivers throw up the middle finger. But this is just something that makes me upset when I'm racing a game. Is I get penalties that, or at least we get penalties sometimes that we don't necessarily deserve. And then we get stuck behind somebody driving slow with his 4-way flashers on. But at least the track ate him. So now we've gotten at least away from him. We can now move up into 6th position and farther. We're currently on our 4th lap, so we have 2 laps left. And I would really like to have your input on how you like the racing on the lower levels of Gran Turismo Sport. We do have Gran Turismo 7 coming out very soon. Hopefully I can level up faster than I did with Gran Turismo Sport. That's what we're essentially doing today, is just trying to practice and get better so that when Gran Turismo 7 does come out, we can obviously be a heck of a ton better. Now we're basically just stuck in 6th. I'm just trying to catch up at this point. But how is your day going so far? Comment below. Whoa, 4 and 5 just got a slight fender bender, and looks like 3rd or 4th got a penalty. So we may be able to move up a bit coming into our last lap. This last corner on this track, well, he just went into oblivion. But on this last corner on this track, I like to shift down to 3rd just before braking, which allows me to slow down using my transmission and then being able to then put my brakes on. But this corner just absolutely destroyed me. Maybe I can catch up into at least 4th, potentially. That's roughly where I started. I think I started this race in 3rd. So if I can catch up and basically end where I started, I will be extremely happy with my race today. So let's see if we can catch up. They are battling it out quite a bit. And now they've 3rd has created a little bit of separation, and whoa, 4 just went flying. Look at that. He's out now. I am in 4th and going to try and catch up to 3rd. This was a crazy comeback because I started in 3rd, made it all the way back to 7th, and now I'm back into 4th. And 4th is 5th. The guy who used to be in 4th, 5th place guy, is just nowhere to be seen behind me. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.